And I mean, well, that's also, like, our styles of comedy are similar but different.
Yeah, because you like things that aren't funny. Yeah,
That's
things that are
not
funny.
true. But, like, you, like, you're much more into stories, so, like, when you find flaws in stories and stuff, like, that's kind of what you're into, and...
Swing and a miss. What the heck?
Jeez.
I can hit it. I believe I can hit it. I don't know why it wouldn't let me melee it. I do have problems with continuity errors. I just happen to notice them. It doesn't ruin the experience, but I happen to notice them. I think I'd be good working on a show, like, fixing all the continuity errors or making sure that they're... Alright, so this is where the air comes into play.
Gotcha.
Okay, I don't want to see this while I'm trying to run. You can also pick up air cans.
Beer cans?
Yes, that's what I said, beer cans. I don't need that. How much air do I have left?
45 seconds.
Okay,
48
I got plenty
seconds.
of time. There's like not full missions, but there's missions where like the main part is out in space, so that's when having higher air matters.
Gotcha.
But I rarely ever use air cans.
But yeah, so that's
all right,
more
so-
your style of comedy, like story related thing.
Well,
like I'm
Family
more.
Guy, or what are we talking about? Robot Chicken. Finally got it. I got there at some point.
It's like pointing, like, yeah, when like one of the ones that I will say is hilarious is when like E.T. finally goes to his home planet.
That's the one you bring up every
I know,
time.
I know, it's the funniest one. And yeah, and they like.
They just make like all the
Yeah,
cops
they're like-
show up and make fun of him for
Yeah.
being fat and short and
friend.
Yeah.
No, you idiot.
what the fuck did I do? I think I did that thing.
But yeah, like things like that people don't really think about or pick up on that are not in sync with the story, I guess. That's what you're into. I'm more into like...
Well, I don't like it. It just happens to... I notice it. Like, I don't... Like, are you saying that I like...
Yeah, I think you like... I think you like to... I don't want to say complain, but like identify those...
I notice them, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it when they happen. It sounds like you're saying, like, yeah, Brian likes it when shows make no sense. I don't.
Well,
Great. You got a shock pad. Combine that
I don't
with
know.
the thermite at the barricade.
but that's kind of your...
I like
Thing.
stories, yes.
Moving through the vents. Stay safe.
I personally don't care. But I like stupid stuff and like quick one-liners and
You like dumb
Yeah.
comedy. Like, you
I
love...
like dark comedy, I guess, and people that just make fun of themselves.
Where the fuck did that guy go?
Or just like fun.
It's very easy to
Like-
get lost in here.
Like Nick Swardson's probably one of my favorite comedians. Daniel Tosh is good. And like his stand-up is really good. People who make other people uncomfortable. That's what I like.
What am I supposed to do? Can I just leave?
Can't
No,
you
I
just
need
do
to-
your R right trigger?
Oh, I think I need to throw some
Or right.
shit out the hole, maybe? What do I have to do? I should have been listening, but instead I was listening to you. I don't think I need to throw all these guys out. What do I need to do? Sorry, I'm trying to figure a way out of here.
There, it's letting you go.
No, see this little...
Yeah, but it's letting you go out there.
Oh, damn! That was confusing. Okay. Actually, we talked about. Well, this will be the second time we're talking about Tim Allen, but bringing back Home Improvement might be a good show. But because pretty much that's the only character that he plays is that, like, guy's guy who.
Yeah.
He loves like cars and tools and doing like things like that. But like, there's always the women in his life who kind of need to show him that he's like being a pig or whatever, or a tool or just an asshole. Essentially, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you're right." I think that's kind of like he has a new show now called like Last Man Standing or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it got canceled actually.
Oh, did it?
It was actually doing really good. It got canceled because he's like a Trump supporter.
That's the reason?
I'm not joking. Yeah.
What network is it on?
It was one of the. I don't know, but it was one of the main, like CBS or Fox.
Well,
or...
CBS would I think that's like the old person network. It kind of seems like that would be more.
Yeah. Although, well, CBS has like good. Yeah, you're right. They have like. Not Law and Order, the other one. The. With the old guy. My grandparents love it.
The old guy.
Yeah, he's an older guy. It's like. It's a crime show. NCIS maybe.
Oh yeah, that's like the most
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
drama
Yeah.
or something, or
Yep.
the most watched show.
Yeah.
I've never seen a single episode of that.
Yeah, I've seen maybe a couple, but it's not. I mean, it's. I don't get why it's so big.
I'm assuming that. I don't know. Maybe they
It's
like
just
it.
a crime show.
Do you remember that Family Guy where they were making fun of Jag, and they were just like explaining something? You're like, oh shit. Damn it. This is this is good to have the pulse rifle because these things are just annoying.
Just shoot them.
Well, that'd be kind of a waste.
You have infinite ammo for the most part.
I do not have infinite ammo. I think I'm good to go. So they were making fun of Jag. They were just like, in the middle of the thing, they were like, what's the point? Who's even watching this? Well, old people. They just kind of turn it on because they like to feel like there's people in the room. Hey, how you doing? You remember the 40s?
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole.
Sometimes Family Guy's
That's your
funny.
wife, by the way.
We need more help. We don't have the resources to deal with this many cases. Nobody would tell us what's happening.
Yeah, Family Guy's kind of.
These wounds.
It gets worse as it ages.
To deal with this.
And I feel like South Park only gets better as it
Hold
ages.
him. Nurse, you hold him down.
I rewatched all of Family Guy, and like I didn't watch, like I wasn't paying attention to every single episode, but there was a lot of funny stuff in more recent episodes. I think that they're kind of making their way back to.
Did they start the season yet?
I don't know.
I don't think they did. Maybe they did though.
Yeah, that'd probably be something worth knowing because.
Yeah, I mean I'm caught up, so.
What, on Family Guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the last episode? I forgot. It was like the long lost, or like Peter going to the sperm bank and having all those children. Was that it?
It might have been. It was definitely later, one of the later ones of last season.
I feel like I'll need this. No, that's air.
Yeah, I used to think Family Guy was like the greatest thing, but then I realized South Park is the greatest thing. Like for being as current as it is, and like it kind of mocks everyone, sort of,
Yeah.
and like makes like big social issues like.
I think eventually South
Stupid.
Park will run its course.
And I don't think it will. Like it just. I mean, Trey Parker and Matt Stone. They're the show. So whenever they decide they don't want to do it anymore or whatever, the show's, I mean, no one else can replicate that.
So once they get too old, like they don't have a successor plan, so eventually it'll be done.
But I mean, that's not their.
I don't think I have a power node. Do I? Shit, I don't have one.
You know, they don't need a successor plan for that show. I mean, some other show, I'm sure, at some point will take off from that.
Like what?
Use it as well, just use it as inspiration to make another show very similar. But I hope that more shows actually do like what they do and make episodes in 1 week.
Why?
Because that makes it so current. Like something that happens on one weekend, that Wednesday, there's a show about it, like mocking it.
Yeah, but then the next week it's not relevant anymore. Like whatever they watch.
Yeah, but lately what they've been
Park,
doing,
it's not relevant.
Lately what they've been doing though is, I mean, it's not like the show's all about that. They're making a, they're making a.
Oh shit!
They're making a series, like a whole season, like a full story, and they're just using bits and pieces.
Well, they're not doing that for this episode. They said, or they're not doing that for this season anymore. They're not doing
the first 2 episodes built off each other.
They said that I read an article that they said they weren't going to do this stuff anymore. Where they're gonna. They said it's too hard to make a full overarching season.
That's, I would imagine, very difficult, especially with what they do.
Because that totally goes against what you said that they should do.
Well, they do make like timely references, but they incorporate other stuff. Like when Trump was voted president on Tuesday, on Wednesday they had the episode of him being president.
Well, I think they said that they wrote
the
episode
did.
twice for one for one and one for the other.
But it's just it's a very clever show. That's the best word to use. It's clever.
Well, only shows like Family Guy and Robot Chicken and South Park and stuff like that can do that. Like you can't have an episode of what's a show? It's like
Family Guy, or I mean, Modern Family.
You cannot do an episode of Modern Family in a week.
Why not?
It takes a week to film the episodes, just to get all the actors like there and to actually get all the shots right. Animated. I don't even know how long it would take to animate stuff. Like, I don't even know what current animated shows there are. I'm sure that, I think One Piece, I'm assuming that's still going on. They could not do all the animations for One Piece in 1 week.
I feel like if shows do an episode in a week, that makes them different and more relevant, and I think that's what people are looking for.
I think just you are looking for that.
No, I don't think I'm the only one.
These are the strong guys. And I need to get rid of that thing. I don't know if that's dead or not, but if I get rid of that, then that thing kind of attaches to other stuff and then makes more of these. So I need to kill that first. I don't think many other shows, if any other show, can do the South Park style of making a show in a week and junk like that.
I think that'd be a good schedule too. I mean, just
name another show that can do that, because I guarantee you that there's not many, if any. Definitely no live action. Live action cannot do that.
I'll start accessing the captain's records right now. Head to the tram station, and I'll contact you there. I'm going to find out what
I don't know. I think the sitcoms,
They don't have the time.
the ones that are like all in studio, like show like, have you ever seen like Mom with Anna Faris?
No,
That's
I know
all
what
like
it is.
there's like very minimal settings.
So like the 3-camera studio stuff where most of the shots are in like a living room.
Yeah, and stuff like that, where I feel like, all right, yeah, you can just do that. I mean, it doesn't matter what the weather's like ever.
I'm just
All you
going
need
back-
is...
People
and
wondering what I'm doing.
honest-
I'm going back to get that power node room.
Honestly, wouldn't it be easier to just have an actor do something than to, like, once you have the script written, then it would be to, all right, now I have the script written, now go and make all these different cartoon scenarios and stuff. Like, that takes a lot of work on the computer. It doesn't take as much work to just have a cameraman, I know it's like the whole set, but and just actors kind of doing whatever, you know?
Say that again. It's easier to have one actor.
Well, it's easier to act something out. Like, if you were to make a script, so let's say the show's on Wednesday night, like South Park.
Okay.
Let's say the script's written by, let's say Saturday morning. So now you have from Saturday morning, let's say from Saturday morning to Tuesday afternoon to do all your filming or whatever. Oh, you know what I mean. Filming, whatever, to actually make what the script says to a good, clean version. Then you got to do, you know, your final editing, cut downs, and stuff like that, right?
So you're saying 4 days to film the entire episode?
Yeah.
I don't know if they can do that. I don't know if they can.
But what I'm saying is, it's easy. Isn't it easier to do it with people acting than it is
No.
to actually doing it on the computer?
No.
How so?
You. Because you have to go.
But I can, let's say I'm the actor, I can do whatever this is saying, and let's say it's a 2-minute sketch. I can do that in, I don't know, however many takes times 2 minutes. It can't take that terribly long. I don't know. I don't make movies or shows, but I feel like just someone doing something over and over, you got to have a good shot, I would think. How is it taking more time to do that than it would be to actually be in a, like, on a computer or whatever, a team, like, making everything on the computer? Like, that's a lot of work to...
You know that it's not just one cameraman, a director, and
Yeah,
an
I know.
actor. There's like
there's the
hundreds
whole
of people on the set
But-
involved in the production.
But once you have that all kind of set up, we're assuming that there's, like, the set's already... The set, I mean, they have it all pretty much set up throughout the season, like, throughout their taping of the season.
But there's other shows that use that studio.
Yeah, but you know what the set basically will be like. You know
There's
the
so-
settings.
So the morning is building up the set, and then the night is taking down the set. The set doesn't just stay there.
I feel like you could get a lot. I feel like in a day you could get... Alright. I feel like in a day you could get a lot of filming it.
You can get a lot. They try and get like, 10, 12 hours of filming, but that may only be one scene or 2 scenes or whatever. I don't know. The point is Steve does not understand video production. That's why I handle all the production in our videos.
Apparently, yes.
But we'll pick this up in chapter 3 where Steve will take over, and I don't know. We'll see you then.
See ya.